Hello everybody, we're here to watch some pack openings from Uncanny X-Men DiceMasters. Baby. These are my little mascots. Anyway, sorry about that. We're gonna go ahead and open some packs. I just had a monster from 7-Eleven, you know, one of those black ones. Those are awesome. Oh, Pyro. Boom. Namor Atlantean. When Namor blocks, you may cancel one active action effect. Move that action die to its owner's use pile if necessary. Works really great with our buddy over here, Mr. Cerebro. So these guys are on your cards, slowing you down. Pull a Namor Atlantean and get rid of that thing. Pyro St. John Allard Dice. When Pyro is blocked, he deals 1 damage to your opponent. Pyro is turning out to be one of my most favorite characters. Not because I've been able to pull off his combo a lot, just because I like the flavor, I like his ability. He's at level 3, he's a 1 field 5/2, so he's got some pretty good stats. He's like Ant-Man, but I think he's more effective. This pack number 2. I'm not gonna say who I like. Oh, what do we got here? Alert! Alert! Potential super rare alert. Oh my goodness. Scarlet Witch controls probability. When Scarlet Witch is active, you may reroll any and or all of your dice one additional time during the roll and reroll step. So awesome. Super rare! And then Toad Tongue Lashing. While Toad is active, each opposing non-psychic character must attack. Opposing characters take 2 damage when they attack. I just want to look at this card some more. Pack number 3. What? Double Namor. Super rare, or just the rare. I was gonna say super cool, but I said super rare. Here's a rare. 4 in a shield, Namor Imperious Rex. If Namor is the only character in your field at the end of any turn, field up to 2 psychic dice from your use pile or prep area. Not too bad. Get rare. This is a common version. If you have at least 2 other characters fielded, Namor cannot be blocked. Pack number 4. Bam. Captain America, follow me. When fielded, the next character you field this turn can be fielded for free. Oh, he's 4 in a shield for an Avenger. A lot of people like to play Captain America. I think he's pretty cool too. It's a good card. Sentinel Mutant Hunter, 6 in a shield for a villain character. When Sentinel attacks, you can force 1 X-Men character to block. Just a removal. Nice removal. What is he? 3 field 8/8. See, these guys right here, there's a couple of these different ones. I think the She-Hulk's got one, and the Sentinel. At level 3, 3 field 8/8. Now, it's a big, giant, beefy creature, right? But it's costing 6 to go and get in there and to buy. Now, admittedly, it's not that bad when you have Professor X, but I'm thinking that the cards that have 6 and 7 really should speed up winning that game. I'm thinking that it should have much more direct damage information, more no blocking. This is an evasion thing, so this guy's going to come back down to the field and get in the next turn, hopefully. But the 6 cost is pretty expensive. Pack number 5. Oh, cool, X-23. Bam. Mr. Freeze! 4 and a bolt for next man. The first time each turn you field another character, Iceman gains +3 attack. Pack! X-23 Center Murder. X-23 cannot block. 4 and a fist. Level 3 is a 2 and a 7/3. So nice. So nice to see her. I will pet you. I will pet you. Bye, guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today we are talking a little bit more about Rainbow Draft. In the previous videos you've heard my favorite format is always limited, and I get a lot of questions and we talk a lot about what are some of the cards that we should be looking for when we Rainbow Draft. What I've brought to you here is kind of the standard for Uncanny X-Men and kind of the things to look out for. What I'm not telling you or saying to you is that these are the only cards you should be looking for, but I did want to present to you some ideas about things that can help you and can kind of hopefully get through to your opponent. So here's number one. Namor the Submariner, 5 in his shield, X-Men character. If you have at least 2 other characters fielded, Namor cannot be blocked. He has what's called evasion. Relatively low field cost, 2 field, 5/5. He's very good, and he's of course a common, so you're going to see a lot of them. Heads up, a lot of people draft him because of it, but what you want to look for is you want to look for cards with evasion. One of the things with Namor is you're going to see people use Toad Tongue Lashing. 5 in a fist villain character. While Toad is active, each opposing non-sidekick characters must attack. And then if it's on burst, opposing characters take 2 damage when they attack. It's nuts, right? Because of the levels 1, 2, and 3, 2 of the 3 have a burst. So Toad's very good at forcing the opponent characters to attack, and they're going to take damage when they attack, so make short work of them. And that's what's called removal. Falcon, both cases are very nice. If you can grab yourself any of the Falcons, in fact, if you can get yourself any of the Falcons or any of the Scarlet Witches, you're going to want to do so. Should have probably just propped this up here, but Falcon's reason why is because Falcon Recon, which is the uncommon version, when Falcon attacks, your sidekicks cannot be blocked. Can't be blocked. Again, we are promoting evasion with your sidekicks, and everybody's got tons of sidekicks, hopefully, so you can get in there. One thing that goes really well with him is Angel. Didn't have one on there, but Angel is when Angel attacks, each of your sidekicks gets +1 attack, +1 defense. So you get a buff, and then it can't be blocked. It's a really common combo. Falcon Samuel Wilson, this is just the regular one. Avenger, 2 in a fist, really low cost, and he comes down here for 1 field, 4/3. So good stats, really low cost, great character. The reason for it is because not always will you have one of these, Professor X, recruiting young mutants. This is the common version of Professor X, and you're doing this for the Professor X Global or the PXG. Pay a mask, move up to 2 sidekicks die from your die used pile to your prep area. We've spoken about that in previous videos about how useful that is, and that's really to fuel larger creatures get to the field and give you some more energy. What we have here on the bottom here is we have villains. We spoke about Toad already. There's a lot of really great synergy with the villain characters, so if you have a chance, you might want to pull some of the villains. Mystique Angelus. Mystique gets +1 attack, +1 defense for each die in your prep area. Now, a lot of people wonder, well, wait a second, prep area, if I'm attacking, what's the point of that? How will I ever get guys to my prep area? Well, it's not really for that, really. It's for really defensing, in my opinion. Defense. After you've done your Professor X Global, hopefully you have got 4, and you've got a buffed 5/5, so you're going to knock out some of the bigger characters there. Seems pretty good. It's only 3 in the mask also, so she's really low cost, and she's got a great stat to her, so she's got good defense, and she can really play into fielding mask, which of course deals into Professor X. Again, here's Mystique, Raven Darkholm. This is the uncommon version. That's the common version. Uncommon. Mystique gets +1 attack, +1 defense for each other villain in the field. Now you have yours, and they're likely going to have theirs. You're going to get a couple buffs all around the place, but the main attribute to this, both players, right? You're going to have villain characters. If you're going to play villains, you get credit for all the other villains that they also have in the field as well, so that's huge. There's a lot of villains and Uncanny X-Men floating around. Said earlier, go ahead and grab all the Scarlet Witches. Why? 3 in a bolt, and this version's a villain. One to Maximoff. When fielded, Scarlet Witch deals 1 damage to each opposing X-Men character for each other villain you have in the field. If you're building a villain deck, Scarlet Witch fuels that just fine. Great synergy, great alignment. So grab them all up because they're really low cost. And the all-star villain, in my opinion, is Mr. Sinister's Nasty Boy. 5 in a bolt. Villain character, while Mr. Sinister is active, whenever a villain is knocked out, either players deal 1 damage to your opponent. Villain. He works really well with Iron Man if you can get him too, but Iron Man's an uncommon. It's kind of hard to come by, so I just didn't include him. I include him here, but bolt. Pay bolt. Each player chooses one of his characters take 3 damage. He also has removal. Comes at a high cost, though, again 5 in a bolt, but still a good card if you can find him. He's an uncommon version. I've got some other cards here. Ant-Mans are always really good. Why? Because 3 in a fist. Good, low cost. This is the rare version. I actually was fortunate enough to pull this in the last one I played in. You may pay 1 life to spend Ant-Man up 1 level. So if you're at level 2, you can pay 1 life and you're going to get it for another 2 damage more if you can afford it. Again, low cost. Black Panther T'Challa. For whatever reason, Black Panthers don't get fielded a lot. But hopefully you can grab him up. Black Panther gets +2 attack when attacking alone. So he has a contingency, but 5 in a fist for an 8-2 character. That's nuts. He can be a 10-2 if you can get him in. Magic, Ileana Rasputina. Most people don't play her again because she's not really part of the constructed format. When Magic is knocked out, re-roll her die. If you roll a character face, return Magic to the field. She has recursion. She comes back and goes back. Low cost, but she's high defense. Plays 2/7. She plays really, really well with Ant-Man's Global. Switch the attack and defense values of one of your characters. So there's kind of a hidden little gem of a global, if you will, and good alignment, good playing together. We have She-Hulk, Lady Liberator. She-Hulk can only be blocked by 2 or more characters. Again, she's got evasion. She's fat and huge, of course, 5 in a fist. She's a 3 field for 7/7. Giant. If you can grab her up. And All-Star. Here is the All-Star. You are going to have a hard time. If you're going to go the route of Iceman, you're going to have a hard time getting a lot of them because a lot of people pull them. 4 in a bolt, X-Men character. The first time each turn you field another character. Iceman's getting +3 attack. Now Iceman comes in at level 3. It's a 4/6 for only a 1 field. That means this guy's coming in at 7/6 if possible. Now if you can run him with Ant-Man, you can flip that character to a 6/4 and your 6 attack is going to go up by 3, so it's 9/4. Amazing if you can pair him with Ant-Man. That's another little version. This is an uncommon. He is kind of hard to come by because he is the uncommon of the starter set, so finding him gets a little bit difficult, and a lot of people pull him. A lot of people will build. He's a cornerstone for their deck, so be on the lookout. You're going to find that a lot of people are grabbing up Toad, Namor, Falcons, Professor X, Iceman. Those are all very, very common and highly drafted cards, so keep on the lookout for your rainbows, your little dice. Make sure you have enough, and hopefully your stats, and you're going to get your probability to get those dice to come around the table again, or get those cards to come around the table so you can grab those dice. That's it. Hope it helps. Let me know. Like and comment below. Thanks.